So today we're going to be talking about priming new wall space or existing wall space. The key is anytime you're using new drywall to prime, anytime you've done a lot of patchwork over existing wall space, also is another time you want to prime as well. With today's new paints, primers, and paints in one, if you're painting over an existing wall that's already been painted, it's not necessary for you to use a primer. Okay, so what we're going to do is first, we're going to cut in with the brush. We're going to cut in the new woodwork and cut in the wall space at the same time. So basically you're just getting a generous portion and brush it out just like you would a finish paint. Make sure you get all your surfaces covered and you're cutting in enough so you can roll up into with your primer coat. And again, because both your surfaces, your wall and your trim are brand new, we need to prime both those surfaces before we apply a finish coat to those. So we can do those at the same time. If you were just going over new sheetrock or just wall space that you had done a lot of patchwork, you wouldn't need to do the trim along with that. And now we're ready to roll out the primer. Your basic technique for rolling is not to start in a corner, by a wall, or by the ceiling. You're always going to roll back into it. So we'll start away from the wall, and then we're going to work back towards the side of the wall, or your corner, as it may. So most instructionals when it comes to rolling will talk about doing an W or an M and then filling that space in. So you can use any version of those techniques. And it's simply just making like a W one way, coming back the other way, and just filling that space in. And then when you return, you're letting up the pressure, because all you're doing at this point is picking up any excess paint so you don't have little, what we call rails of paint when you've completed rolling. And with most primers, especially over new sheetrock, it's not going to be even, it's going to be a little bit, it's not going to look like a finished paint, it's going to absorb differently on different parts of the sheetrock. So don't worry about the looks of it as long as it's covered.